Finally, Birdman arrives to cinemas in Europe, and I'm here to talk about it. Michael Keaton stars as a somewhat faded actor who became famous for portraying the iconic Birdman superhero. 2 decades later, he is struggling to put together a Broadway theater play in New York City. In the days leading up to the opening night, problems just start piling up upon problems for him, coming from all directions. There are conflicts between him and between the actors themselves, between him and family members, and between him and his own alter ego, the eponymous Birdman character which turned him into a movie star back in the day. The camera work and editing were manipulated to make the film look like one long continuous take. Of course, it is not just one, there are several, and the cuts were hidden as much as possible. To create this illusion was part of the director's idea behind the film from the very beginning. I usually love these types of films which are made this way, and I was really curious to see if the use of this particular style was justified here. And let me tell you, it is perfect for Birdman. Not only does it remove the artificiality and conventionality of cuts, but it also immerses you as an audience member to experience what it is actually like to be part of a play. After all, this is a meta film, written like a play, filmed with the precision of theater where it's one continuous performance, about a movie star who tries to put together a play. Yeah, it's one of those great films that doesn't just want to tell you a story, but wants to take you along for the ride as well. You are constantly being moved through different locations of this theater. In one moment you might be on the stage, the next moment you might be below it, or above it, or behind it, or in one of the dressing rooms, or in the alley outside. You feel very present during the events, which wouldn't have been the case if the film was made in a more traditional way. The writer-director Alejandro González Inarritu, who by the way has had an amazing track record as a film director up until now, in his youth actually studied theater instead of film. The similarities between the actual career of Michael Keaton and that of the character he plays are obvious, but not as plentiful as you would imagine. In the film, he says that he hasn't played Birdman since 1992, and that's the same year the last Batman movie came out, which starred Keaton. But despite this being his first leading role in 6 years, Keaton was never really a washed up actor, at least I never thought of him that way. The rest of the team also deserve high praise. Everyone takes advantage of the opportunity here to really show what they are capable of as actors. And indeed, every character is well fleshed out. They all have good lines to say, every one of them goes through a variety of different emotions. Everyone has their shining moment here. The film touches on so many subjects, everything from acting and ambitiousness to celebrity status and criticism, and how sometimes all of those things can be taken further than they should be. It shows you how being known for only one thing and being ambitious about something which has such a high probability of failure can affect you in a negative way. I have to say that critics aren't really portrayed in the best of light in this movie. However, it became clear to me that the harsh critic character in the movie wasn't meant to represent all critics, the same way the actors don't represent all actors. Everyone in here has their own unique point of view, and given each individual's background, it's no wonder that they have such strong opinions towards one another, which they are brutally honest about. The last thing I want to mention, and I'm not going to edit this part, I'm too tired, is the soundtrack. It's all drums, and it was performed and recorded by Antonio Sanchez, and it's mostly improvisation. So Alejandro wanted something really organic, really like a type of a spur of the moment type of thing, something not too organized. And so actually, the drummer recorded some demos, and they were brought to the set, and when they were filming, the actors were actually they were actually moving like to the music. They were actually performing to the music. So it was like the music was laying out the rhythm of the scene, and also vice versa. So the screenplay was laying out the rhythm and the feel of the music itself. And I thought that was very interesting. It's very unique. It gives the whole movie a very unique feeling, even if it wasn't unique already, because it is. But the music just adds another layer to all of that. But so to finish this off, yeah, Birdman. It's go see it. It deserves all the praise it is getting, all the awards it got, and it's gonna get. I'm guessing, hoping, maybe. And yeah, go see it. Birdman.